So I have a confession to make. With our vlogs that we create each week, we always promise to document rather than create. What I'm doing now is creating, and I've broken our own rule. But there's a reason for it. So the vlog you're watching is about a week and a half behind current time, okay, which gives us time to edit and create each vlog. But we have had to take out quite a lot of footage from the stuff that we recorded on the way back from the US, and that's because it's not great footage. So I wanted to give you guys an insight into the difficulties of travel when you're working and the effects that it has. And it sounds great, it sounds fantastic. You get to go to all these nice places. I did Copenhagen, Long Beach, LA, came back and I did London and Manchester and back to Doncaster. Amazing, absolutely love travelling. But there is an effect that it has, especially when you go away and you're working. It's short trips, there's time differences, it messes up your body clock. And the footage that I recorded was, I mean, basically I was a zombie talking shit, and we've had to take that out because it's almost nonsensical. And we have left a couple bits in which Scott's going to cut to in a second, and it will give you an idea of how tired I was. But it is a real struggle when you travel this much and you work this much. So check it out, and please forgive me for having to remove so much footage. Thanks for watching, guys. So it's actually starting to get light out. It's actually starting to get light out. So I think I'm going to go to bed, and also I think someone else wants to go to bed too. Sleepy bear. Good night, everyone. So today we have a visitor, and Jack Wicks of Wicks Barbershop is coming to visit us. It's been a long time coming. He's done some work for us in the past, a couple of events, so we just invited him up to the office, have a look around, see what's what, and generally just have a chat and chill out. So it should be quite a nice little day today. Here he is. Wave to the vloggers. How you doing, fella? Yeah, good. Everybody, Mr. Jack Wicks of Wicks Barbershop.
How you doing, guys? You alright?
Ventured down to the gentleman's retreat. Got Jimmy and Jack with me. We're just doing a little tour of Gentleman's Retreat at the Blind Librarian, and just showing Jack what's what and how we do things around here, and then probably go for a spot of lunch. We're doing the usual tour, showing the bar, off up to the barber's next. We've been behind the bookcase, sampled the delicious delights of the blind librarian. Got the tour all done now. What did you think of it, mate?
Awesome, man. It's such a cool place, isn't it?
Yeah. And Jimmy's story is pretty crazy too.
Yeah, it was interesting how those comparisons coming up though from being a barber and kind of, you know, how you self-help Jimmy, you know. A lot of dead animals kicking about as well.
All the taxidermy at
All
Jimmy's.
the rubbish taxidermy.
So we're back at the office now. Me and Jimmy, we had some special news from Jack that apparently one of his clients wanted the haircut that Jimmy Cutthroat gave Sam W. Martin, which is me. Jack, fashion icon. Which haircut was it that I had that your client wanted?
The Sam Martin haircut.
Which one? This? The floppy on the front?
I don't know specifically.
All right.
No, it's not even like which haircut. It's just the Sam W. Martin.
Just any haircut that I've ever had. Well, I've not even styled it today. This is just like straight out of bed hair. So we had a pretty fun day with Jack. We've had a long chat about business and you know, trying to help him out with growing his barbershop as much as possible. Talk to him a little bit about what we do here, which I think's been quite cool. Hopefully, giving him some good information. Guess we'll see. But yeah, you know, thank you very much, Jack, for coming. Really enjoyed having you. And for everyone who didn't get to say goodbye to him, you can all comment below and say goodbye. So it is Tuesday morning, and I'm in Manchester this morning. I've come here with Chloe, and we're visiting a brand that I've admired for a while. A brand called Social Chain. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Founded by a guy called Stephen Bartlett. It's been a big inspiration of mine in getting set up with the vlogs and making more of my personal brand. Pretty excited to have a meeting with him. I don't want to talk too much about what we're going to go see him about yet, but I'm sure you guys will find out soon enough as I keep you updated. So we have just come out of our meeting with the guys at Social Chain, which was pretty awesome. Talked a lot about quite a few things, more than just marketing, which was really exciting. So we're going to wait to hear back from them about the ideas from our conversation, but I'm quite looking forward to it. You know, it was a really eye-opening meeting, and also to see inside a brand that I've admired for so long has been pretty awesome in itself, to be honest. So very happy about that. We're going to head back to Doncaster now, pick up Gatsby and Bear, and potentially go into the office if we've still got time. So fun drive back now. Good morning, vloggers. No, I'm the vlogger. You're the vloggies. Good morning, vloggies. It is Wednesday. So tonight, myself and Jimmy are heading down to London. I say tonight, we're in a couple hours, for an influencer meal with McCabe watches. I'm actually driving because this dinner's going to be going on until, well, it starts at 7:30. I'm not expecting to get out until about 11, 12-ish, and that just kind of throws a spanner in the works when it comes to getting trains back up. I'd much prefer to get a train than driving at that time of night, but I've got Jimmy to keep me awake. He's the worst at keeping you on your toes when you're tired in a car. He just goes from being Jimmy, crazy fun Jimmy, to quiet Jimmy. So I'm going to play the music really loud. So that's me done at the office. Been here for about an hour and a bit. I'm going to head down to Gentleman's Retreat now, get my hair did. I think Jimmy's going to go down and get his hair cut too, because he's not been at the barber's today. So we're both going to get our hair done. I've booked in with Luke. First time Luke's actually cut my hair, so quite interested to see how well he does. So I'm gonna head down there now, get that done, get Jimmy, and then we're buggering off to London. So exciting times. Cut my hair today. First time's coming. You're nervous?
Piece of cake.
Even with the time-lapse video that's gonna happen.
We'll see how it goes.
Gone red already. There we are. Master Luke has finished on my fresh fade. Little bit of a beard trim, tidy up round the edges as well. Make me look good for the influencer meal tonight. He's done a good job, he didn't get too nervous. Be ready for a road trip. We're going to London to eat food with McCabe. Just got to London. We realised that obviously we've not driven down in our nice clothes for tonight's event, so we have a quick car park change behind my car. Didn't realise there's a street out here. Jimmy's just got changed. I've still got one shoe to put on. Switch I'm gonna do now. Here we are, all changed in our car park changing room. Jimmy's rocking the umbrella Brixton cap. He's got a wax jacket, boots.
True British.
Got my Brixton hat. I'm wearing a shirt, which this button is going to get done up because we believe it's a smart event. I'm even wearing, I don't know if you guys can see, jeans that aren't ripped. There's been some confusion over this event. So McCabe, when they gave us the invites to the meal, they put no dress code on there. the event itself is quite a smart event. It's like a fashion trade show called Jacket Required. So Grady told us that it was like a black tie event, but then told us that he wasn't sure. So we thought, fuck it, we'll go how we're comfortable, but slightly smarter than usual. Here we are, on Spitalfields Market. We're around the corner from where we need to be. It's very humid, but our saving grace, so we found a Dickie Smith. Hey up, Dickie Smith.
Hello.
How you doing? Say hello. This is everyone on the vlog.
Alright.
You'll know Dickie from a lot of the photo shoots that we've done. He's been clean shaven in quite a few of them, but I think this grew last night. Yeah, beard's coming back a bit, so awesome to see you, dude. How you doing?
Awesome, very good.
Yeah.
Good.
Like in Hong Kong, they're like, let's not waste time, they just chuck it in.
They go straight in.
Screaming,
Yeah.
yelling.
That was hand.
So the meal is going pretty well. Made some good connections, met some old friends and faces, which is really good. Obviously Dickie, Chris, a few others, some guys who we shot with for Volstead. Been introduced to Vishal and the guys here at McCabe, see what they're doing. Jimmy is just behind me. He's kind of doing some videos and photos of the display here. We've got Dickie and Vishal here, who are just having a chat about watches. But yeah, it's pretty fun so far. So Jimmy's in the mode. He's in the creative mode right now. So yeah, enjoying the night. Right, so the meal has got a little bit weird. Dickie, Jimmy and myself have been live feeding on Dickie's Instagram.
It's live feeding.
You're live feeding and I'm vlogging. So, hey live feeders, hey vloggers. Jimmy's getting his camera out. It's getting a bit crazy up in here. Dickie has dropped his trousers once at this meal already, I've got to say. He's wearing his Apothecary.
Trousers always drop.
He is wearing his Apothecary 87 Contenders collaboration boxer shorts, which is great. And if you want evidence, check out Dickie Smith's live feed if it's still up from tonight, and you'll be able to see Dickie in his pants.
People need more.
Yeah, and Jimmy right here is gonna get some footage so you guys can see me filming you guys and filming me. You see what's happening. It's like a Inception.
It's like a world.
Everywhere I go, just in case, I've got to sort it out. Make sure our beard is nice and neat, especially after meals like tonight where food and stuff gets in it. There we go. Biggest pint of trade. Model diet.
You've got to show the label that it's worth investing in.
Jimmy's filming me doing all this.
So it is finally home time. We are the last stragglers. The bar is a bit empty. I think they wanted us to leave, so we're heading off now. Thank you to these guys for an awesome night. Thank you, man. I'll see you soon. And we've just come outside, and there's an amazing vintage ambulance here. I don't know if you guys can see. Jimmy will get better shots on the camera, which he's doing now, and then you guys can see the awesome, amazing ambulance. We're gonna walk back now to the car, and then we've got a 200-mile drive, which will be amazingly fun at midnight.
Comfort clothes.
Shirt down, got air rolls in these. Nobody do that.
No, I'll be walking past Senior Booty.
Exactly. I do.
Why don't we just go back in our boxes?
I don't see why not. I even wear boxes. morning. It is Thursday and I am dead. Last night we got back from McCabe's influencer dinner about 10 to 4. So I'm pretty knackered. I've had about 3 hours sleep. So I'm feeling it today. Feeling a bit kind of slow and, you know, can't be bothered. Love to just stay in bed for a little bit more. But I've got some meetings that I've booked in. Right now I am heading into Bawtry, as I said. I've got 2 meetings down there, I think. The first of which is going to be with a couple of guys who got back in touch with me after I reached out on LinkedIn saying that I was looking for mentors, people who I could surround myself with that had a certain mindset and thought a certain way, which would help me get outside of my own bubble, my own thought process. Well, it appears my camera just turned itself off, so a little bit of a glitch there. As I was saying, after my first meeting, I'm going to be meeting a well-known drinks company, and the idea is that there's a lot of similarities between brand ethos, between us and this particular company. So we're actually going to go and have a chat to them and see if there's any potential marketing and event opportunities. We had a quick chat with them before. They were very kind enough to drop off quite a large amount of alcohol at the office, which was always appreciated. Any of you drinks companies out there, it's a good way to get in our good books. So we'll have a chat with them, see what's what, see how things have progressed since our last conversation. And I'm actually really excited to see what we can do, because obviously we theme Apothecary 7 around the Prohibition era, or a dystopian version of the Prohibition era. So working with some alcohol brands that have that heritage could be really exciting. So that was an interesting meeting. Not what I thought it was going to be. So the guys who I went to meet got in touch with me because of the LinkedIn status that I put up about mentoring and wanting to find more people who had been on a similar path to myself. Obviously I do mentoring myself, but trying to find other people to talk to who've been down the road I'm going down is something I really want to do to learn more. Now, they got in touch with me on LinkedIn, sorry, on that status I put up and said, you know, let's chat. Let's chat turned out to be nothing to do with the LinkedIn status, and I got to learn a lot about a very interesting group of companies that they run. So I've just met one of their team, and they talked a little bit about their core business, which I absolutely love. They license computer games from Japan and Asia and sell them over here, which means that all the new Nintendo entertainment systems, the NES systems that plug in, they've got the games built in. The Atari's just been brought out. I think Sega Mega Drive are dropping one as well. They're one of the main guys who license that in the UK. So in my eyes they're very good people to know, because I love vintage games. But they were telling me a little bit about their collection of beauty brands and one of the products they're releasing, and they wanted some support in it, so I ended up probably mentoring them, which is a little bit ironic. But they're releasing a fragrance with Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, which I find fascinating, because again, Jordan Belfort's got a pretty controversial entrepreneurial story, and they were asking for advice and if there's any synergy there on what can be done in supporting the brand. So I had a chat with them, and it was just really interesting to hear what they're doing. So I'm probably going to talk to them a little bit more and then tell you guys what happens with it, because I think it'll be quite fun to look into and to talk to you guys about, because it's a very peculiar. I don't know what the word would be. Yeah, it's just very peculiar. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated anyway. Also, my next meeting has now been cancelled, so I am going to head back to the office, and then I've got some meetings there later, so still busy.